Hi everybody, welcome to Jewell Family Farm. Today I'm going to be making some coconut candy for Valentine's Day, so I hope you join us. So this recipe only calls for 3 things. It calls for, you can use whatever kind of chocolate you like. This time I bought the semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I just got the, not the brand name, the off-brand name chocolate chips, and you can go with Hershey's or whatever brand you like to go with. And then I also got the off-brand sweetened coconut flakes. And again, you can use whatever you like to use. So to this, I'm going to add 2 cups of chocolate chips. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. Now I've got lard here, but you can use vegetable shortening or coconut oil. You can use whatever you like in your candy, but you need to have a solid oil, not a, or a shortening I should say, not an oil, not like vegetable oil. But you need something like Crisco, something like that. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of lard. Okay, I'm going to put this in the microwave and I'm going to melt this down. I'm going to hit 30 seconds and then I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to hit 30 seconds again until it all melts. And I'm going to keep doing that until it all melts down. Okay, so we have this melted down. Now, you can use little candy molds of some kind. You can use little heart-shaped ones. I just have these little cupcake papers, not papers, but these little rubber cupcake thingies. What do you call them? But anyways, it should pop right out once the chocolate cools in these, and that's what you want. Or you can do, I'll show you another way you can do it in a few minutes, but so the only thing, what I want to do is I want to pour a little bit of chocolate down in the bottom of these. I'm not going to make them all the way full. Just kind of spread that around. Just make a little thin layer on the bottom. It's easier to use something that has a little pour spout on it. And I'm just going to smooth these around a little bit on the bottom here. Coat the bottom. Try to do it as thinly as possible because I want to put a top layer on this candy too, so you want to make sure you have enough chocolate. So you don't want the bottoms too thick. Okay, so just smooth all that around. Okay, and each one. It's kind of hard to be precise. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're precise. Just try to be as best that you can, but it isn't going to hurt it if you don't have everyone exactly equal. Now you may need to add a little more to some. You can't take any out, but you can add a little bit if you need it. Or you could take it out, but it'd be kind of hard to do. Just spread all that around. I have another video up on chocolate peanut clusters. If you want to see that, you can go to the videos and just look it up. I can't remember which video it is, but it was a, let me see. I might can tell you which one it was. Okay, to this then, we're going to add a teaspoon of coconut. Just kind of put it in the center. as best that you can. That way it kind of spreads out. Now you can put more coconut in this if you want to, but I think a teaspoon is enough. You can do two different kinds of chocolate if you want to. You can do a dark chocolate and a milk chocolate and put like one on the bottom and a different one on the top. That one didn't have quite enough. Okay. Well, like I said, you could add a tablespoon of coconut to this if you would like to. It's up to you. But if you want to make a lot, use your ingredients sparingly. And at least, you know, if you want to make candy if you have a lot of children or a lot of family members that you're wanting to make candy for Valentine's Day, do it sparingly so you have enough to spread out to everybody. All right, so I'm just gonna pour some more chocolate right over top of that. Try to cover it all. Now you can put some peanuts on top of this too, or some kind of nuts if you want to. It's pretty versatile, you know. You can add what you want to it, depending on how fancy you want to go. It's pretty easy. Just try to cover it up so that the coconut don't fall off when you turn it out. And I'm just gonna keep doing this till I get all the coconut covered. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I got those in the refrigerator cooling down, so I can show them to you after they cool. But I have a little bit of chocolate left in here, and I microwaved it for 30 seconds again. I'm just now trying to get all the chocolate that I can down in one little area right here, because I was going to show you another way that you can do this if you don't have any kind of candy molds or cupcake tins or whatever, you know, those rubbery cupcake holders. So I got just a little bit of chocolate in here. I'm just going to mix some coconut in with it. And I'm just going to stir it until it gets to the thickness that I want it to get to. I would say that's probably about as thick as I want to get it. So just take you a little spoonful and just lay it down on some wax paper. And it's very simple. You wouldn't think that little bit of chocolate would make this much, but it did. This is just very simple candy. Recipes that, you know, it's not expensive to make, and they're easy to make, and are kid friendly, and people that's never made candy before, this is, you know, a really inexpensive and easy way to do it. All right, so we're just going to let those cool, and then I'll be back. Okay, so here we are. They've been in the refrigerator. I put these in the freezer and these in the refrigerator, so they're all hardened up now. Now, if you're going to use these kind of cupcake pans, you need to, you know, have something solid when you're taking it to the refrigerator or else they're just gonna go all over your pans. The chocolate will run all over your pans and make a big old mess. All right, so I just got a little pie tin here, and I cut out a little piece of wax paper and just kind of put scallop the edges and stuck it down at the bottom of this, just a little decoration. So I'm just going to take these and put them out here. They're not all the way set up yet. They're still a little melted on the bottom, but you can stick this in the refrigerator and they'll harden up all the way. And these just pop out. See, they're thin. They're not very thick at all. And these, let me show you what these look like. These are just like little clusters, coconut clusters. Okay, so just pop them out of here. Just lay them in your little, whatever kind of little dish or pan that you want. You also can, if you're going to make up little boxes of candy for someone, you know, you can buy the little boxes at the dollar store. You can decorate the little boxes with maybe some that decorative wrapping paper, the real thin wrapping paper. That would make it pretty. And that's all there is to making this candy. Like I said, it's easy, it's kid friendly, it's not real hot, so little ones, you know, can help with this. And very inexpensive, like I said. But that's what the bottom looks like. The top. Alright, so there it is. If you want to see the nut cluster recipe, it's on season 2, episode 112, and you can go to my videos and watch that. So that's the end of this for today, and I hope you can try. I hope you try this. And like I said, you can make these smaller, however you want to make them. And this is how much coconut I had left over, so now I got enough coconut to make something else. I didn't use much coconut at all, and I only used 1 bag of chocolate chips. So hope you try it. And I'm going to do one more candy video, I think, and that'll be it. And I hope you join us and come back and see us, and take care. Count your blessings. We'll see you next time. Bye.